So what's up with the pilot, boss?
Yeah, what is this?
I
don't want to talk about anything, but you know.
Don't act like you have a bunch of pilots. Which one are we talking about?
Well, this one. Well, it's something for VH1.
VH1, yes, we've all heard of that.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot it next week. And, you don't want to really tell the storyline before it happens.
Oh. Yeah, that would just make people want to see it.
That was... well, it's going to be like a talk show.
It's like a call-in talk show.
Right thing, yeah. And it's going to... it's me and another person.
Will someone be calling and going, "Hi, is Daddy there?" I love that bit.
No, because I'm dodging her.
Does this pilot have a name?
Yeah, The Unhappy Hour.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's called The Unhappy Hour.
Perfect.
And you're going to be taking calls from people?
Yeah.
And discussing what? Anything?
Anything they want to talk about.
Anything they want to talk about. Any problems they might have?
They might have some problems, and we'll talk about it.
And you're there to solve their problems?
Well, no, myself and...
Get a tattoo of the Star of David. That solved my problem.
No, it'll be...
Start gambling.
Myself and a psychotherapist.
A real psychotherapist?
Yes.
Oh.
Very good.
Okay.
I tested with 3 of them, and this one is great.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
This is good. So, I mean,
How can you help people? Your life's in the toilet. How can you help people?
From experience.
From experience.
How to get a chick out of the car 30 seconds after you spill one in her face. You're an awful creep of a human. He's always saying, "I need a girlfriend." I'm like, well, you're not a nice guy. You're awful.
But I could see what I mean right there. I could tell him what not to do.
Did you just dump? Run.
Pull into the emptiest hotel and say it's sold out.
That's my favorite story of all time.
Dude, one time me and him, this is creep. We're in Pennsylvania. One time, this is true. We're in Pennsylvania doing a gig, and we're hanging out, and his boss has a rap. He's talking to this girl. This is years ago. She's maybe a 5. Looks like Foghorn Leghorn's nephew. She has glasses. She's awful.
That little kid?
Yeah. She works for CBS. She's a horrendous Pennsylvania trash.
CBS, right?
CBS.
Yeah.
No, not the network. No, the pharmacy. And he gets her back to the room, and we're just sitting there, and she's showing us a tattoo on her ass.
Oh, my God.
And I'm trying to sniff. And he's giggling from the front, and she's like, she's going to leave, and he goes, "Do you just want to watch me and him, J.O.?" And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "Well, just J.O. and you can watch." And she ran out of the room.
The parting shot. Like you saw that all your options were used?
Yeah.
I was being a team player. I tried to get the waitress to go in the closet
And
with
look
you.
at my mule, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's awful.
You're helping him out?
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me?
He's awful.
Yeah,
Hey, Rich. Hi, how you doing? How do you get a girl to watch you and your friend J.O. in a hotel room?
Well, from my experience. That's brilliant, man.
My favorite is when me and him were on the bed with a girl one time. I told you the story in the air, but if you're new cities, and the girl's in the middle of us, and we're both whacking our bags, like she's in between us, of course.
That is so gay.
No, it's not. There's a girl between.
There's a girl.
And he goes,
"Oh, my God."
He goes, "Hey, let's flip a coin, and the loser has to F her." To me, over her, he says. Wow, what a pig.
You are despicable. What did she do?
She just, I laughed nervously because he had a rod. He was real. I couldn't get a rod. I kept laughing. And then she gets up and gets off the bed for a minute. We look over at each other like, all right, we got to stop for a second. And this is what his selfish pig boss is.
The loser has to have.
He finishes, right?
Oh, God.
He finishes. Then I'm on the bed with her. I'm packing like a half. He goes to the bathroom, and I guess there's a catalog in the thing, and I hear him going, trying not to puke while I whack my bag. It was awful, his cough. He was automatically out of the sex mood. Rotten Jewish throat.
Did he finish, like, on the bed?
I didn't look where it went.
You're close enough.
I was looking at her and just trying to hope he didn't say anything else that made me laugh. I was laughing the whole time.
Where did you find this creature?
She was some girl he knew. She lived out of state. She came in for like 3 days, and we went to the hotel.
And then how do you start? What do you just... You're all laying on the bed. You're watching TV. How do you start just pulling your hog out?
It's called good cop, bad cop. And he will actually go, do you mind if me and him just say ho? And I'm like, oh, come on, man. Cut it out. Meanwhile, I'm unzipping my fly.
Oh, my God.
And he'll start. He's like, come on, just touch it. I mean, she's looking at me. I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. I'm like, go ahead, just touch it. Shut him up.
Holy smokes. That is sick.
But he's always the one that leads into these things. I'm never able to pull the girls that will do this. It's got to be on
And she just stayed there. And was there? Did anyone get to have sex with her?
No, we didn't.
No.
And did she even touch anybody?
She might have.
For me, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, the girl or Voss?
The girl.
Oh, okay.
The girl.
Come on,
I wouldn't want to gag him and hear that one.
Like I can get over those speed bumps.
Oh, my God. Hey, Lewis, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to say that I think I've seen Rich Voss's show before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's called Love Line on MTV. Later.
Well, it's like a VH1
Yeah, maybe.
Version.
Yeah, it could be. I never saw that show, so I don't know. I can't.
Well, they got a comic and a psychologist that sit and take phone calls and solve people's problems. So it's a little similar.
It's about Voss's Saturday night. It's called Never Mind the Black.
You're horrible. You can't use that C word. What did I say? Anthony.
Do we have any more?
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Anthony's going to bring up a good point here. Go ahead, Anthony.
Okay. Anthony, you said before something about how do you go about starting this whole J.O. Fest?
Yeah.
I want to know, Voss and Norton, how the hell did the two of you find out that you're comfortable even doing it together? Not even in front of another girl there.
Very good.
I'll tell you how. I'll tell you one of the first experiences I had with Voss that made me like, no, we could do it. It was not.
No, we can do this.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? Voss is getting out of my car. This is years ago. After a set. And I'm looking one way, and he goes, hey! And I turn around, and he's bent over with his a-hole open, laughing. And I laughed, and he closed my door and went into the parking garage and got his car. And then, wait, hold on, sir. I'm explaining here. You know. And then there was a time where he was dating a girl, and he's like, I'm going to try to get her to give me a Hummer while you watch, meaning me.
Yeah.
And I had scrapped
She was
at home.
hot.
Really hot. And I had just finished at home. Literally. Like my belly button really smelled like a fish. And I come into the city. This is when I lived in New Jersey. And there they are. I walk by. I see Voss and his girl in the car. And I get in the back seat. And I can't even get a ride because I had just jumped. And, you know, she's humming them. And I'm like, you looking back at me like, yeah. Like, wow, cool. And we're just comfortable. Because, you know.
Yeah.
Really?
It's cool. Who cares?
Yeah. What's the big deal? It's not like we're touching each other.
Not at all.
You know, what are you kidding
we don't
me?
even shake hands.
I know.
We're
I won't
disgusted
touch
by
him.
each other.
You kidding me?
You're like the perverted odd couple.
Yeah.
You got the...
Exactly.
You
I'm a neat freak and he has AIDS.
No, I got rid of it. I had soup.
Soup cured it.
Chicken soup, yeah.
Chicken soup cured the AIDS.
Yeah, I got rid of it for this week.
Thank you, Anthony.
See you later, guys.
How did they know we were comfortable together? I know.
Jesus, that's it. Well, most guys don't do that with
What are
each
you
other.
kidding me? Never. In my life, I mean, I've had other friends where we've, I guess, you know, trained. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
You know, hey, what's the big deal?
But you know what the thing is? You can't just start a story that you're laying there next to a girl on either side jacking. You can't just drop us in the middle of that story. We need a little background on how the hell you got to that point. That's all I was saying.
We do it all the time. Just it's funny. We don't care.
Yeah.
Who cares? I mean, I'm not homophobic. I don't care. I don't think Voss is going to try to lick my mule again. I mean, there was one time I tell him, hey, look, that's for girls. He cries a little. And I say, look, nothing personal.
Oh, God. He had Ticketron's number on his mule.
April 18th. Why?
I could go on air and say, and this isn't gay, but Norton's packing it. I mean, every other part of his body is pathetic. If you look at him, I mean, if you look at his no pigment, his physique looks like Jell-O, all right? But he's packing, see, and that's the whole thing. That's what gives him confidence.
Yeah, it's all
That must be
that's
it.
what, you know, I mean, I'm not saying I haven't seen